Hello, lovelies. It's T here from Golden Thread Tarot. I am here to bring you another channel message. I hope this message finds you blessed and full of abundance, as always, my sweets. Okay, so I'm really getting in. Like, while I was shuffling out the cards and everything and getting into this energy, the Five of Wands came just flying out of the deck, and I was like, wow, what's already trying to, and it fell like across the floor, and I'm like, what's trying to leave the spread already before we've even started? And it's the Five of Wands, which I like. That no more back and forth, no more confusion, no more fighting, no more bickering, right? Conclusions are within reach. Everyone's kind of, letting it go. That's what I'm hearing. Letting it go. And I see the Fool here on the bottom of the deck, right? So it's a brand new beginning here, starting a brand new journey. I like this energy. So let's get more into it. Spirit, what does the collective need to know for today? Okay. New Moon in Sagittarius, luck is on your side. So I really like this Sagittarius energy with this like new energy, which is saying, hey, you are starting a journey, you are starting a new position or a new job, a new relationship, a new whatever it is, this new journey that you're going on, right? Luck is on your side and starting this new cycle in your life. Yeah. So you're very close to achieving some kind of goal. You've been, trying to manifest into your life. A fiery climax approaches. Okay. So release any kind of aggression or anger energy here with this Aries. And I'm getting a lot of Mars energy here. Yeah. Okay. So the Tower card, expect powerful change in this deck. Excuse me. What's after that? Wow, even more Aries energy. It's time to take action. Yeah, a lot of masculine. I'm doing what I have to do. Sagittarius, fire energy. I'm a lot of fire energy, right? With the Five of Wands too. And oh my gosh, yes, and the Full card is Aries energy too. So Aries energy all over the place. That doesn't mean you have to be an Aries. It's also reminding me of the Emperor, which is a representation. So it's just masculine energy in general. Like you're starting a brand new journey, starting a brand new position, whatever it is. There's a lot of get up and go energy behind this, right? And definitely this new moon in Aries that we just had, right? It's definitely bringing in that action oriented. So whatever steps that you've been guided to take, or whatever steps you have been taking since this new moon in Aries, I'm definitely feeling I'm feeling like you felt like the get up and go energy, and you went ahead and just did whatever you need to do. And I know I was listening, I can't even remember at this point who it was I was listening to, and they were saying like, look, the universe doesn't want you to force inner energy. When it is time for something to happen, it will be unavoidable, right? That Tower. When it is time, when it was your time to break out, to do this, to get the courage, to step up, to get that new job, to apply, to go out there, whatever it is that you were doing, to start that business, the energy was unavoidable when it was your time, right? And it won't be like this whole forcing yourself to do it. It will just be, the energy is there and you will just be doing it, right? Without even really realizing. So let's get more into this. What is this fiery climax Tower energy here? That's the Tower. So they definitely want to go ahead and say, yes, this is Tower energy. Okay. And Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Going out there. Look at that little kitty playing. I feel like you're having a good time too. On top of that, it's playful, new, rambunctious, young energy, not necessarily immature, but just like, I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to take this leap of faith. I might not know exactly what I'm doing, but I'm ready to release whatever this is so that I can just run straight towards this, right? Yeah. I'm hearing the Star card. Ooh, and the Justice too. So this is your Justice that's coming around here for this as well. Eight of Swords. So it's something that's been on your mind, something that you've really been wanting to do. Ten of Cups. That's going to bring you a lot of emotional satisfaction, and it's going to make you feel a lot more emotionally balanced in what you need to do, especially with that Justice on the back, right? Big Aries and Libra energy here. Okay, Wow, that was a lot. A lot just came out. I'm not taking all that. Okay. Can we focus the energy a little bit, please, Spirit? Okay, I'm hearing taking that hand, like taking, not necessarily taking a hand out, but it's like taking that leg up or taking that hand, like I'm seeing like the universe like reach out a hand for you, kind of like one of the traditional like Ace of Pentacles energy, where it's like the universe is offering you a hand and you finally grasp it and you're taking it, right? Ace of Swords, right, with that ace energy there. Five of Swords and the Hierophant. Yeah, it's more of this Ram energy, right? More of this Aries Ram energy. Perhaps even has to do with your finances or a job potential. I'm getting big career energy off of this, especially with that Nine of Pentacles showing up. Eight of Wands. That's a lot of opportunities opening up for you, right? A lot of opportunities opening up for you here in this. It's like, thank you. The universe is like, thank you. Finally, like you took the initiative. You did what you needed to do. Ace of Swords. You stood in your truth. Seven of Cups in reverse, and things are becoming clear to you. I'll show you that, right? Things are finally becoming clear to you now. Well, let's pull more on this Tower energy here. It's a commitment of some type. Perhaps maybe a new contract here. Definitely, it is signaling the end. It's a Tower moment because it's signaling the end of a cycle. I just saw that Ten of Swords energy and Ten of Cups energy, right? It's like ending an old contract and starting something new. Ten of Wands and the Three of Wands. So it's something that has been, the universe is saying, wow, it's something that has felt just out of your grasp. And it has felt like the universe is like, look, I've been holding on to this for you for a while, right? We've been holding on to this for you for a while. It's been at a distance from you, but finally there is like, it's like a clearing of the damn energy here, right? So anything that was like holding you back, it's feeling this, it's almost like a choice that you were making to not take, like the universe is like, please, please take my hand. Please, come on. Like, I promise, 10 of Cups, you're really going to like what's on the other side of this, right? You're really going to like what's on the other side of this, but you've really felt a big sense here of needing to protect yourself or needing to stay in your little bubble. And the universe has just been doing whatever they can to kind of break that bubble, right? Kind of break you out of that, to kind of push you to do what it is you really need to do, right? And the universe has been saying like, wow, we've really been holding on to this opportunity or this for forever for you, right? We've really been holding on to this for a while, and we're so happy that you finally, we're here and you're finally committing to this. It's going to be a huge Tower moment here because, it's going to bring so much happiness and fulfillment. Seven of Wands, exactly. The universe says, we have really been defending this for you, right? Defending this energy. Maybe you've been kind of defensive against this energy. It's kind of almost been like a working against yourself kind of energy here. Six of Pentacles in reverse. You've not been giving to this. And now that you are, the energy can change around. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. I felt like you've been very scared and you've been worried about the fact, worried about taking this risk or taking this movement forward because the fear of loss. Maybe perhaps it's like something that you've worked so hard on would be taken away. It's been some kind of sense of having to give up something, right? With that Six of Pentacles, Spirit has been asking you to give up something and you've been neglecting to give it up because you're just like, I don't want to admit defeat here. Like, I don't want to turn my back on all the hard work or everything that I've done so far, right? But Spirit is saying, like, you were getting that huge guidance back there with that polar bear there. They have their back turned to it. It's like, hey, and it's just, you're here on an island all by yourself and the stars are out trying so hard to guide you you know, to guide you out there. So please trust us. Turn around and see, you know, that we are trying to guide you here. You're not here on an island all by yourself. There's land, there's other places. Please trust us, right? Trust us. Seven of Swords. Um I've been worried that there was some kind of sneaky energy, or it's like, what's the catch kind of energy? Like, what's the catch? All I have to do is do this, and I'm going to be incredibly Ten of Cups, all the happiness that I need. That seems not too real, right? That seems like, can it really be so? The Chariot, right? Um, it's definitely a lot of movement here that you're being offered. A different position, a different timeline, a different perspective as well, right? The Magician, and you've been manifesting this coming in here. Spirit is keeping it kind of general, so but it is something that is really stoking your masculine energy here. Four of Cups. You were really scared that you were going to be rejected, or that you weren't going to be good enough, or that it was some kind of admitting defeat here, right? Right? Kind of stuck in your shell, because of you're trying to defend yourself, like with that 8. Yeah, exactly. The Devil in reverse there on the back of the deck, trying to defend yourself from it's kind of this feeling of the inevitable defeat that comes with putting yourself out there, is what Spirit is saying. Y'all see that? Okay, heard Spirit. Okay. Y'all saw that flash. Okay. So Spirit is like, yes. And it's like, that is not what's happening here. That's not, that's not what's going to happen here. You need to put yourself out there, right? Without the risk never comes the reward. So Spirit is saying, taking this leap of faith is, yeah, exactly. Knight of Cups, putting yourself out there, making yourself vulnerable. It is a necessary step in this, right? Yeah, it's like Spirit wanted you to understand that you had to be mindful of the energy that you were taking in. Something that you were doing was giving, or some messages that you were taking in, or some advice that you were being given, some people, or some energy that you were around was really holding you back. I'm being guided to look at this Tower card right here because it has a lionfish on it, and lionfish is an extremely invasive species, I have come to find out. Um, and I'm just kind of getting that, like, energy poking its way kind of in, trying to kind of take over control of your thought process, of what was happening, of leading you to certain places, right? Leading you to certain pillars, certain towers. 'Cause I'm also, it's reminding me, these two towers right here that are in the background right here. Not only are they reminding me of the columns of the High Priestess, but also reminding me of the two towers like that is on the Moon card. And then look, there's kind of that circular imagery back here that is reminding me of the Moon card in general. A tower you didn't see coming, right? Because it's really just hitting really hard on this tower energy here. Two towers. The world. That's balancing energy, right? Because yes, right, the columns on the High Priestess, one is black, one is white, right? Seven of Swords. There was this kind of sneaky, yeah, and with the with that spider energy here, it's about some kind of sneaky communication that you were receiving and immediately being confirmed with the Page of Swords here. What about this sneaky communication, Spirit? Judgment in reverse. Yeah. Completely misjudging a situation here. Could have been family or friends. Feeling misjudged for speaking up, speaking your mind. I'm also with this cicada that's here, right? Cicadas are born and then, or the eggs are laid, right? And then they sit in incubation for, is it like 10 years? Underneath the ground, 10, 12 years, something like that. It's like over a decade. And then finally, they're born and they live such a short life here. They are born just long enough to mate and then they die again. And it's given me this energy of you being underground, like a seed planted underground, and you misjudging yourself as, oh, like it's part of the cicada's natural life cycle for it to be that way, right? And it's given me this kind of late bloomer or late blossoming kind of energy where it's like, oh, I'm not blooming, or I'm not growing, or I'm not developing the way that other people think that I should. So there must be something wrong with me. But it's like you were a seed being planted, gestating, growing underground, right? In my mind's eye, Spirit is showing me now like a flower, it's saying delicate flower, like a delicate flower blooming, and it's like this flower that's like made out of like light. I really feel like this is you feeling like you were very misjudged. People misjudged your worth, so you misjudged your own worth based on constantly comparing yourself to the journey of others. When others were not, they weren't walking your path. They weren't on the same journey as you. We don't all have the same time schedule. We don't all have the same, we don't all have the same looks. We don't always have the same life. Like some people, bloom early and some people bloom later in life. It's just your natural cycle here. The Nine of Cups. It's very selfish energy. I'm not calling you selfish. I'm just like, this is a very selfish energy. This is Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, again, with the sloth. I almost called it a koala. Almost called it a koala. I'm like, that's not a koala. The sloth here, moving really slowly, taking your time, right? Yeah, I'm hearing, I'd rather burn slowly. I'd rather be a slow burn than burn brightly really quickly, and be over with. So it's this sense of you being at home with with your own time schedule here. Three of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's understanding that you don't have to move as quickly as other people around you. There's this sense here of it was not your contract to be like this fiery knight here that rushes in and passionately does something really quickly. It is for you to take your time, right? You don't have to compare yourself to other people. I'm also getting this really big sense that you were dealing with somebody, whether it be, friends, family, lovers, co-workers, bosses, whatever it is, fellow students, or however it was going in your life. Another person here, a really strong person, and I'm hearing star again, so it could be an Aquarius energy, which means it could be a new person or somebody that you really wanted to be that water bearer, right? Wanted to be that cup bearer to you. And it's kind of giving me this kind of, disassociating yourself with those cycles that want to rush in and use you up and then rush back out, right? Passionately run in just to run back out. And I'm definitely feeling that there is, right, with this back and forth in and out energy, that's over. That's done. You've closed a cycle here and burned through the karma, learned your karmic lesson about that type of energy entering your life. Right? Constantly feeling like you have to rush, constantly feeling misjudged because you're not someone else, something else. You're not like them. Seven of Cups in reverse. This is a delusion, like an option, a path that you were walking that is being removed from you, right? That's this Tower moment here. King of Pentacles. It's bringing in a lot of stability, a lot of understanding, right? The King of Pentacles moves at their own pace. Six of Wands and the Moon card. It's like people that slept on you, right? I'm seeing like the secret victory hidden in you disassociating with these people, places, and things that wanted to rush in. And with this dolphin energy here, I'm getting like they rushed in really quick, wanting to take a lot of healing energy from you, right? But then they rush out as soon as they rush in. And it's like this kind of like quiet victory that you are living now, being like, you know what, it's okay. I'm peaking later in life, but that's fine. Or I'm peaking exactly when I'm supposed to. There's this unspoken victory that's happening with you. Yeah, it's giving me this, oh, they slept on you. That's okay. That's okay. People who wanted to judge you very quickly because of, exterior things, or, they wanted to judge you because they were comparing you to society, or comparing you to themselves, or comparing you to other people in their lives. It's like you were different, you were unique, and people that rejected you for being you, well, they weren't for you anyway. It's okay. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you don't line up to these people, right? King of Pentacles, but then a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You don't line up to these people. And that's okay. That doesn't make them terrible, horrible people, but it just means you're doing something different. You're moving differently. They really did not see your worth and did not see your value. And it's giving me this energy of spirit hiding your worth and hiding your value, because all of these people had High Priestess really seen you on a soul level. They would have known your value, right? Because you were standing here with this value. It might have been hidden to those who don't choose to take the time to peer beneath the veil, right? Those who selfishly ask for you and only pledge with that dog energy here, right? Only pledge their loyalty to those who they obviously see they can collect from. So your value was hidden from these people on purpose. It wasn't because your value wasn't there, and maybe you misjudged yourself in the beginning because you thought, wow, nobody's seeing my value, so maybe I don't have it, right? But it's like this secret glow up, or this secret, it's like, okay, people people who don't bother to take the time to really get to know you, or really take the time to see underneath, to see who you really are. These people might have seen you as a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, but the truth is that you're a High Priestess, right? Yeah, and it's this secret victory that you are winning because you're aligning with people. It's like, okay, you couldn't see who I really was. That doesn't mean that my value is not there. It just means my value is not for you. That's why you couldn't see it, because it wasn't for you. Like I said, it's not like it's like, oh, well, you're a terrible person because of it. It's like, no, I just wasn't for you, and that's okay. I'm not going to be everybody's flavor. I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. Those who really, truly, deeply resonate with who I am will see. Will see past any kind of illusion and see the truth. And see the secret victory that I truly am underneath that. See my beauty that's hidden deeper than skin, that is not just skin deep, but it's deeper than that. Because those who choose to rush in and rush out very quickly don't take the time to see deeper than that. Yeah, Five of Swords. Right? They want to just get a quick victory, right? Just run in, get a quick victory, and leave. But there is some kind of like regalness in you sitting in the stillness of this. And you sitting in the quiet. And you taking the time to truly discover yourself. There is this kind of majesty in this. This moon card is, whoa, it's got so much power in it. My gosh. Let me take those off of there. Sorry if that was loud if you had headphones on. But yeah. Nine of Wands. This was really deep lessons, not only for you, but for also whoever this little stallion is right here that tried to rush in, whoever they are, right? That they didn't want to take the time. When all they wanted to do was judge you, misjudge you, mislabel you, say, oh no, what? How could I possibly give you the time that you need to grow into what? And surely it's only going to be, something short-lived, something not worth all the time and effort that I would be asked to put into this, into your development. Yeah, with this Knight of Wands, it's giving me very impatient energy. Like, I got to get out of here. And to just understand, that Spirit put these illusions of with this rabbit here, with your true worth and your true value and the victory that you really are, right? Because here, the peacock does not have, right? Does not have their tail, their plumage on full display, right? It's kind of hidden at this point, right? A hidden victory in letting those who don't serve you and who don't have or don't take the time to see who you really are. Let them walk out of your life, right? It does not diminish what your value truly is. It only shows you that they're not, that they don't bother to take the time to see something that deeply. Yeah. Yeah. Some very deep lessons here for you and these people. This person, these people, whoever they are, right? I always get such deep messages every single time I pull off of this, which is why I don't pull off it all the time, because I'm like, woo! It's such deep, it's always such deep spiritual messages here. And the tower that's coming rushing here, right? That's happening is because you have learned these lessons. And it is bringing on this wish fulfillment. It is bringing on this. And Spirit said, don't worry. We had it. We were holding it for you. All right. We've been holding this for a while for you to fully commit to this. And for some of you, if you want to see this, strictly as kind of like a love, it doesn't have to be just love reading. As far as different types of love, self-love, platonic love, familial love, passionate partner, love. You're actually committing yourself to a much deeper form, a much deeper spiritual experience here with the Hierophant and the High Priestess. It's a very powerful spiritual combination here, right? And Spirit said, I was talking in a reading not too long ago about that golden shield, right, that was around you. Well, finally, Spirit's saying, it's time to come out of that. Or it's time for you to see you can spread your wings now. You are simply incubating. You are simply growing. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, look, that golden shield. You're clinging onto it. You don't need to, right? You don't need to hold on to it so tightly. Again, clinging onto it here, right? Allow yourself to be more open, to be more playful with this. And like I just said, with this Two of Wands, it's here. Oh my gosh, look at this. With the Blue Jays, right? Spiritual awareness, spiritual enlightenment, spreading your wings. And getting this independence and its success outside of, what others don't see within you. Doesn't matter. King of Swords in reverse. Right? Whatever messages, whatever failure of them to receive their messages is not your failure. It's on them. They choose not to stand in their truth, or they choose not to see. It's on them. The Star. And the Strength. Strength through this amazing guidance that you've been given here. Seven of Pentacles. There's that seed. Those seeds that you're planting, right? Those eggs that have been laid. You've been protected here by your ancestors, by your spirit guides, but now it's time. You've spent enough time underground growing your strength, right? Listening, learning how to listen to that true inner guidance. Those seeds, they've been planted. Queen of Cups. Look at those mushrooms sprouting up, right? It's time for you to come out of the shell now, right? Right? And mushrooms too, they grow underground before the flora, the caps come out. Whole networks, right? Yeah, it's time for that, right? Wow, this is beautiful. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, right? With that whale energy, diving deep to find that real wealth within, right? The Fool. It's time to come out of your shell. It's time, right? The seeds have been planted, the shell's cracking, and now it's time. Beautiful energy here, Spirit. Thank you. I enjoyed delivering this message. Thank you so much. Okay. Work through any kind of fears that you have in this. I know that it's new. It's things you've never experienced. This is a journey you haven't gone on yet, but you're so close to achieving that, right? So close to achieving that. Yeah. So it said yes, 100%. Any kind of last advice here that you have before I close out this reading? Thank you, Spirit. Time to take action, right? That shell has been cracked. You've been as protected as you need to be, and you've learned the lessons that you need to learn. You've, swerved the people and the places and the things that no longer serve you. So now it's time to strive forward, right? Yeah, this personal issue for you is being resolved. And it's this issue of seeing your own worth and not having to be acknowledged for the inherent worth that you have. Right? Your dreams need a practical or not what? Have faith in your dreams. Okay? I don't know why I said your dreams need a practical plan. Maybe that. I think it's the new moon in Taurus. Yeah, have confidence in yourself, right? Have faith in these dreams. Go forward. Have faith in these desires, these dreams, these inspirations. Your dream needs a practical plan. Okay? So put forth that effort. Don't let pride or ego or anyone else's pride and ego stand in your way. Right? And your ego with this pride, your pride can also be triggered by fears as well. Right? So make that, have faith in these dreams, right? Balance that spirituality and that practicality, right? Put these lessons to work in your everyday life. And have faith in yourself moving forward. You can accomplish these goals. You're so close, right? Balance your spirituality and your practicality. 100%. Hold that vision. Hold that vision for who you are and what you want in this life. And strive forward. It's time to take action on it. Right? Yeah, again, but don't let pride get in your way. And you and your loved ones are safe, okay? Know that you are being safe and protected. So what do you need to release? Your fears, right? Step back and look at the bigger picture. You've learned so much. You've come so far, right? You've overcome so much already. Believe in the impossible, right? Believe in things that perhaps before you thought were impossible. Believe in the things, yeah. See that you are good enough for the miracles that you want to manifest into your life, because they're not miracles. They are your destiny. Right? Dream big and have confidence in your dream and know that you are good enough for these dreams that you want, that you aspire to. Yeah, and again, keep your victories to yourself. Right? It's okay. Move in silence and do what you know that you need to do. They want to mislabel you. They want to misjudge you. They don't want to see your worth. Who cares? That's their issue, not yours. Move in confidence and supreme understanding of what yours is yours and always will be yours. So trust, take that leap and trust that the universe is going to bring exactly what is yours, right? And if something is not succeeding, see it as, okay, I'm supposed to be working on something else. And don't take it as a judgment on you from the universe that you're not good enough to succeed. Perhaps maybe Spirit just wants you to do it in a different way, right? Or maybe there's something else that you're supposed to be working on in this particular moment. But always know that the universe is conspiring to bring about those dreams, your manifestations. Have faith in that, right? Be bold and make the first move. And always know that you are good enough. Your spirits are always trying to help you. Believe, okay? Because the energy is gaining momentum. I feel like your energy is gaining momentum, so keep up. Take advantage of the fact that this energy is gaining momentum and that you feel this energy around you right now. Like, they're playing that, what is it, that song that all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Yeah. All right. I haven't thought about that song in a long time. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I hope this gave you the motivation and the strive and the confirmation that you needed to move forward. Yeah, a lot of you, King of Wands reverse, were dealing with a karmic energy, right? They didn't deserve a place in your, they served their purpose, but it was a temporary purpose. It wasn't a permanent position, right? We were just hiring for seasonal. It wasn't a permanent position, right? We weren't giving you the full time. So let that be what it is. And don't allow the rejection of that to weigh heavily on your heart, right? Because it wasn't meant to stay. It wasn't meant to stay. And know that Spirit isn't taking that away from you to punish you. In fact, it is the direct opposite. It is to show you that they want to lead you to the things that really, that give you that long-term emotional satisfaction and happiness. The road might not look exactly the way that you expected, and the way you get there might not be what you're comfortable or what you're used to, but they will lead you there as long as you trust, and you trust in yourself and you listen to your guidance. All right, you guys, thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I really enjoyed delivering this message to you. I really appreciate you. Thank you to your guides and my guides for leading you here. If you're not subscribed to the channel, think about subscribing and sticking around, okay, for the channel. Check out all the links in the description box down below to go check out my online account, my online shop, where I sell the tarot cards and oracle cards that I produce myself. Okay, please go check those out. I really appreciate it. Also, if you feel guided, there is a link down below to donate or tip to the channel, or to reach out to me and get a personal reading, okay? I want to say a big thank you to everyone who subscribes, everyone who clicks the like button, everybody who's here, everyone who goes and checks out all my links and everything like that. I really appreciate you guys so very much. You guys have brought so much love and joy into my life, and it's been an amazing journey so far, and I cannot wait to see where we continue to go forward. We're close to hitting this summer we'll be hitting like the midway point and almost being on the channel for 2 years. So I'm really excited. I'm really just so happy to see where we'll be guided forward, right? It's so awesome. And thank you guys for being here with me. I really appreciate you guys. All right. I hope this brought the love, light, and clarity that you were looking for in this situation. Okay. And I'll see you, lovelies, in the next one. Bye.